Hey guys, Brian here from Better Chess Training, and in today's video I want to discuss how you can use your games that you play as well as Chessable, which I've talked about before, in order to find holes in your repertoire in order to improve it. So check it out. I wanted to show you how you can use Chessable to enhance your openings. Specifically, right after you play a game, you can look up your openings in one of your opening books and try to figure out where you went wrong. So let me show you the process. Here I just played a game on chess.com, so I'm going to copy the PGN, and then I'm going to go over to Chessable. There it is. And I'm going to go to the analysis board. Okay. And here I'm going to import the PGN, and it allows you to copy and paste. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And here you can see the notation of my game. Okay, so from here, you're going to click on this button, and this is the Opening Explorer. And if you have books or if you created your own books, you can look those up. And here I just purchased a new book, 1E4, Comprehensive White Repertoire. And you're going to use these. You're not going to use your arrow keys on your keyboard. You're going to use these direction buttons here below the board. And you're going to move forward. And what you're going to see is what you have in your book here. Knight F3 is played. Knight C6. Bishop to B5. A6. And you can see I'm following theory here. Knight to F6 was played in the game, and I castled. So far so good. B5, bishop to B3. Bishop to E7. Rook to E1. And here my opponent plays D6. I play C3, and my opponent plays bishop to G4. Now, what I played in the game, which you'll see here, is D3 or H3. Okay, and instead, the book move is D3, which I'll click on here. And so what I'll do here is I will go. This is a fairly new opening, so I'm going to go find it in courses, which is a little magnifying glass here. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click on my book. And here, there's just one line, the closed Spanish, and I don't know if you can see this, but I have not learned this yet. So I can click on it. I can either use Chessable and learn it using their method where they'll show me the moves, or I can look at it like a chess book and just read through here. After bishop to G4, here the author writes some comments, and D3 is given. And what he writes here is white is not forced to play D4 yet. White chooses a slow plan of knight B to D2, to F1, to G3. And then white will play H3, and black will be forced to either lose time retreating or will give up the bishop pair. Due to white's delay of D4, bishop to G4 is purposeless. And part of that, just because that part's not explained, is when you play D4, the whole point is that this knight is pinned, so it can't add to the pressure on D4. But since D4 hasn't been played, you're pinning the knight, but there's no real way to attack this knight, so there's no real threat, is what the author means. So now I know this, and I can go through the line, and once I'm ready, I can go back. Let's see here. Actually, the easiest way to do it would be to go to this button, C in chapter, and it will go back to my line, and I can actually learn the moves. Okay, and so here it's telling me to play D3. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'll show this to you. Okay, knight B to D2. Okay, after my bishop's attack, I'm dropping back to C2. My opponent plays C5, and of course I did not see what I'm supposed to play here, but I think it's knight to F1. Okay, and I'm going to review it again. I'll go through it a little bit quicker this time. Okay, knight to f2, drop the bishop back, and knight to f1, and I have learned this variation. Now, from here, of course, I can go and look into the theoretical section of this particular book because the author does a good job of putting model games in, or I can look up the game in this line in a database and go from there. But I wanted to show this to you because there was a question on the Chessable forums, but also I think this Opening Explorer and Analysis Board feature on Chessable is a great way, whether you create your own repertoire on Chessable, which I have as well, or you purchase one of the Opening Repertoire books. It's a nice, quick, and easy way to find any deviations from theory, any new theory that you need to learn. For example, if you had your own book and you notice that you didn't cover a specific line from one of your games, now you can do some research and add that line to your repertoire. Hey guys, hope you found that video helpful. As you know, I really enjoy Chessable. It is one of my main chess training tools, and hopefully with this video you can see how you can use your games and your Chessable repertoires in order to find holes in your repertoire or find areas that you need to review a little more. Quick thanks to my patrons. I really appreciate your support. If you want to think about supporting this channel, you can check out the link in the description below. Otherwise, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you soon.